So, welcome to not live stream. Unfortunately, as you might know, my live streams will be back in mid of February, guys, okay? Because I got a copyright strike, unfortunately, when I streamed the last Virgin Galactic event, because I used some footage just for a small piece of my live stream and even commented on it. Don't use any sound of it, but unfortunately the owner of this channel, reported me to YouTube, and therefore I got a strike. However, I will be back live for you guys mid of February, so make a big cross in your calendar, because I will be back and I cannot wait to be back, okay? But welcome to this Virgin Galactic party. I mean, what is going on? 15% as of this recording, guys. And there's two big reasons. I just see one big reason that everybody is talking about. The second is not mentioned anywhere, but I definitely will dive into it right now. So, first of all, I'm super happy, guys. First of all, you know that we, as this community, this channel, we talked about space before, before all the other channels came across that, and I'm super happy to, be in this with you together. It's just a joyride, and it's just getting started, guys, okay? It's just getting started. We went into this trade when it was about $17 or $15, I think. So it was an amazing ride until now, more than 100% in just a couple of months. It's just in a very high conviction trade. So in my personal opinion, I put a lot of my portfolio inside. As you might know, I was also very lucky because I recently moved $60,000 additional from my Airbnb IPO investment into space, because I'm just, you have to watch this video if you want to know more about this story. Make sure to watch this video. Sold all 60,000 Airbnb for space stocks, and this is just to increase my space position even more. I just cannot get enough from this stock, and therefore I decided it has much more potential than Airbnb has in the next couple of weeks and months to come, and therefore I want to allocate my money into the most high conviction companies out there right now, okay? So let's dive in. First, I want to show you what I think is the second reason that Virgin Galactic went up today, that nobody's speaking about. So I show you something about the technical here, all right? So as you here see, we already, talked about many things, but we recently talked about a couple of resistance here, okay? So here was a resistance that we bounced in between somewhere, and then on the 11th, on the 11th of January, towards the 12th of January, we broke through that, okay? And this is the first indicator and catalysator that we went that high, okay? This helped, obviously, the stock go higher and higher, and the next potential resistance is somewhere around here, I guess. Let me just draw the line for you so you see what I'm talking about. So here could be a next resistance. So you can see here the stock somewhere bounce around this 15% levels. So I'm very curious if we can even further go up, because this would give us another opportunity to go even higher to $33 and above. And, other than that, you see here, let me zoom out so we can see it better. So here you have this two resistance that came out through the last highs, but don't correlate that much of the, February highs. Here it would be more of a, what is it? Let me just straighten that up a little bit. But here you can see, that this would correlate somewhere around higher than the recent high. So, it stays interesting, and obviously if we have some positive news about the new test flight, this will let the stock fly even much higher. And again, this is my personal opinion. I'm not the financial advisor. I'm just interesting guy into space companies, and today is a day where I feel as follows with you guys. Yeah, isn't that nice? So yeah, I'm super excited for the next couple of weeks with space. That's why I put today also my spacesuit on, because that's how we roll here on this channel when we celebrate with space. So remind me the next time if I'm not wearing a spacesuit when space is up. Now let's talk about the second reason, and this is very obvious. It's all about the all around the news already, but let's dive into that and what this means for the stock. Now, but before we dive into that, I would just make a little bit of advertising for myself here on X10Masterclass.com. You will land on this page where you can enroll in my brand new online course. I feel like it's a tremendous value. It's more than 100 video vlogs episodes that were never released before about the stock market in general, and 50 about how to find the next X stock. You get lifetime access to the Discord channel where you find a whole dedicated channel for space investors, and and then basically also you will get a 107-point X10 stock investment Excel checklist that you can use to put in all the information that I ask and that I discovered, that I put my experience in, and I think that this is just an amazing value. So X10Masterclass.com. I will put the link into the description and into the comments as well, so you cannot miss that. Now let's dive into the news of Katie Wood's Ark Invest. Yes, this was obviously a huge one after hours yesterday, when it was announced that Ark Invest plans Ark X space exploration ETF to tap the growing industry. Now, just to make it clear, guys, when Ark Invest opening such a new ETF, it's not only about the space exploration. It has many other companies inside this ETF. As we know, for example, they have an ETF for robotics and 3D printing, if I'm not mistaken, and there's robotic companies inside, there's space inside. So you can see here that it's not always all it's not only solely focused on space, but everything what space has in reach. So it could be also, for example, some specific Mach 3 airplane companies that fly only here on Earth, right? But the space is a very, let's say, flexible definition of the ETF. Just so you know, all right? So, and they actually announced yesterday that they will do the space exploration ETF. I totally agree that they should have done this before already, because there is so much growth into this industry, guys. There is a very interesting video that I just watched of Shamas. He was asked if he also invests in all the alternatives rather than Bitcoin only, and he said no. He said if you find a company that is very good into the area that they are good doing, they will overrun the returns of everything combined what is currently in this industry. To make it clear, for example, the iPhone came out 2007, 2008, I don't know the exact date, but it came out, and you could say, I will invest everything in Apple, or I will, split my money into Apple, Samsung, the other couple of mobile phone or smartphone creators out there that was there back in time, Nokia or whatsoever, and you would see that Apple would crush tremendously all of that returns. Same with Tesla, for example. Same with Bitcoin. So you see here, I love to really invest into the number one company that is currently public, which is, in my personal opinion, Virgin Galactic. And then obviously there are some side other companies that are working in the same space, but I just don't feel they have the great team like Virgin Galactic. They don't have the great engineering. They don't have the great brand. They don't have the great, product. They have so many things that align into my personal X10 strategy that I'm so excited about the next couple of years. I'm a long-term investor. If the fundamental story don't change into space, so if you ask me if this stock is by now a purchase, I would say yes. $30 will look in a couple of years ridiculously cheap, okay? This stock can reach maybe 50, 60, 70, 100, 150, 300, and even maybe $1,000 per share one day. Obviously, if you have the vision to stay that long. And this is the most important part, because I have seen just in the first couple of months where many people said, I will stay long term. I saw after a couple of weeks, oh no, they will never do it. You know how many times Tesla, Amazon, and everybody that you see now on the very top of the whole industries and life-changing companies, they made huge mistakes, okay? And that's why don't think that Virgin Galactic is Apple. Don't think that Virgin Galactic is Tesla. Don't think that they are so mature that they can compete with such big companies that doing most of the things right. They are growing into those shoes, right? So let's see how far we can grow together. Thank you very much for watching. And I see you obviously tomorrow with a brand new vlog for Virgin Galactic Friday. So thank you very much for tuning in, and stay safe. And check out the vlog where I invested $60,000 into space, more to my position into space, and removing it from Airbnb. And even though Airbnb went crazy over the last couple of days, Virgin Galactic just crashed those returns. So thank you very much for watching, and stay healthy.